In the 1 minute and 55 seconds that we've been listening to this video, uninterrupted, mind you, outside of a couple of jabs here or there. A show of hands, class. Did Def Noodles at any point say anything about saying sorry to Keemstar?
Viewer discretion is advised. Cops is filmed on location with the men and women of law enforcement. All suspects are innocent until proven guilty in a court of law.
How's it going, people? It's your boy, Chris the Dark, sounding like his 79-year-old grandmother who's been smoking weed and fucking cigarettes for about 70 years of her life. Welcome, 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 welcome. I missed all of you. As lame as that sounds, I'm not having like a dream moment here where I'm like, I love all my fans. Nah, I just missed you motherfuckers. I missed the bullying. I missed the incessant nature of my Discord. I missed a lot of drama. People. If I could even remotely catch up to the situation happening with Keffels, Rich, everybody, I'll figure it out. How's the hangover? Not good. Can you tell by my voice? Oh, God. It sounds like I've been smoking for like 30 years. Let's go back to one of my favorite punching bags. My favorite punching bag in the world is Def Noodles, a.k.a. Dennis, a.k.a. the biggest grifter on the fucking planet. Oh, sweet, sweet Dennis. Dennis. Oh, you sweet, sweet bastard. If you have not heard already, Dennis has made his way back, crawled out of the hell of Twitter's ban system. And now Dennis has graced us and my timeline with all of his terrible fucking tweets that are awful dog shit. And in my opinion, are always misleading as fuck. I literally dislike Dennis. If you are an avid viewer of the channel, starting from my third video in, I have disliked Dennis since day one. There's just something about a man who lives in LA that pretends to talk like a New Yorker that pisses me the fuck off. A man who uses the news but somehow does it in the room of SpongeBob's house on a green screen. Now you're saying to yourself, Chris, why do you give a fuck that his Twitter was reinstated? Who gives a shit? He could just shitpost on there like he always does with his regular content. Oh, sweet, sweet children. My sweet, sweet children. You don't know. Nobody knew why Dennis was banned on Twitter. Tommy C got it right. Tommy C knew the whole time. I don't know who the fuck told Tommy that, but kudos to you, Tommy. Dennis was released on his little hiatus after being banned from Twitter for a tweet about Millie Bobby Brown. Now, if you don't know who that is the girl from Stranger Things, 11. So Dennis made this tweet, was banned off of Twitter. Now, you're saying, Chris, why does that matter? That doesn't involve YouTube. Well, just wait, sweethearts. Just wait, sweethearts, why it's important. For an entire year, people, Dennis has been posturing and telling his fans and people on the internet, a.k.a. the Gnome Star himself, got Dennis's Twitter banned. He has been lying. Dennis, Defamation Noodles, you're a little liar. You little bitch boy. Listen, man. The fact that you lied for an entire year, knowing, you knew, don't you fucking play dumb with us. And yet you proceeded for an entire year to say that Keemstar's insiders at Twitter are the ones that took down your Twitter and have been keeping it down this entire time. Dennis, I'm going to tell you the same thing Keemstar told you. How does Keemstar have any pull at Twitter? Where? He's got no pull at Twitter. None. Zero. You stupid son of a bitch. Let's go over his little video explaining what actually happened, because he is a liar.
I ended up just tweeting something else. I'm back, motherfucker. So this is what I first saw.
No one's happy about that.
I'll show it to the screen. I don't know if you can read it. It says your account has been locked. And before it wouldn't show me anything. It was just like you're permanently suspended. That's all it would say. And it says
Almost like you spread fake stories, and Twitter doesn't like that.
we have determined that your account violated the Twitter rules specifically for violating our child sexual exploitation policy. You may not post content that violates our child sexual exploitation policy, regardless of intent. Posting, retweeting, or linking to such content is strictly prohibited on Twitter. Repeated violation will result in permanent suspension of your account. So it said what you can do. As a result, we have locked your account. And it says what you can do. To unlock your account, you must do the following. Delete the content that violates our rules. One tweet. So this is the tweet in question. I'm going to show it to the screen.
Dennis, it's terrible quality. Just tell us what the fucking thing is.
So the tweet is, I don't know how many of you remember this.
It's almost a year ago. You screamed on Instagram that it was Keemstar's fault. Don't worry, we'll pull those receipts up, you fucking idiot.
But about a year ago, there was a scandal with Millie Bobby Brown. People found out that she was dating this guy who was like in his mid-20s when she was like 15 or 16, right? In fact, the guy lived in her house. Had consent from her parents and all this stuff. And the guy, once her parents kicked the guy out of their house, he was like a pretty famous TikToker. He has like I think maybe even 1 million followers or something. His name's Hunter Echo. He did a live stream on Instagram saying the most like disgusting shit ever about Millie. You know, like she was a minor then. Like she just turned 18 like 3 or 4 months ago.
All right. Let me kind of just paint a picture here. Def Noodles breaks a story about a piece of shit that's talking weird shit about Millie Bobby Brown, right? Yeah, okay, we got that part. In the 1 minute and 55 seconds that we've been listening to this video, uninterrupted, mind you, outside of a couple of jabs here or there, a show of hands, class. Did Def Noodles at any point say anything about saying sorry to Keemstar? Don't be afraid, class. Don't be afraid, class. Raise your hand. Slayer, you're right. I know. Don't be afraid, class. Don't be afraid. No? Oh, okay. We have a bunch of fucking geniuses in the chat here. I love it. Def! You lied for an entire year that it was Keemstar's fault that you got suspended. You are a liar. I bet you sprained your wrist jerking yourself off to the fact that you're going to be like, oh, I can just pretend that I don't have to say anything about Keemstar, and say that, after a whole year of lying about him, I don't have to ever take accountability for that. So let's go over some stupid fucking things that were posted on his Instagram. Thank God Tommy C had the receipts of these. I can't read that. There is only one person responsible for this most recent suspension. He's known as the baldest head in the East, the most infamous toilet drinker in the world, the inbred Sean Hannity, known as Keemstar, a.k.a. Karen Star. Keemstar has a long-running history of using his social media contacts to deplatform his competitors and his rivals. He recently publicly demanded that the YouTube CEO ban the H3 podcast because of a joke. The demand resulted in 1 week ban for H3. Guys, let's play a game here. Let's play a game. What was the reason for H3's suspension? Does anyone know for that week? It wasn't the NRA thing. Does anyone know? Anybody? I'll tell you. That tweet wasn't nudity. It was in regard to H3 having fake sex with a puppet that looked like Keemstar. And then also having a fake phone call with a girl, underage girl, that was Keemstar's fake girlfriend. on the podcast saying Keem is incontinent and he can't get it up and a bunch of other shit. Keemstar, being Keem, got mad at that and said, how come he's allowed to fuck a puppet, but other people get their channels banned for way less, or demonetized, or limited ads, or anything? Keemstar got pissy, posted that, and H3 got a week suspension on YouTube because Keemstar pointed it out. After that, Def Noodles was suspended on Twitter due to the Millie Bobby Brown comment that he made, and blamed Keemstar on his Instagram. Def, we're gonna have a heart-to-heart here like the last time I had this heart-to-heart with you. Like when you said you're like how you're gonna be suing Keemstar for defamation, and then on top of that, you're also calling Rich Lux a member of the alt-right. Oh wait, there was the other thing that I wanted to talk to you about with your title involving Too Mad and Bella Delphine, where it was Belle Delphine makes black man dress like a monkey. I really need to talk to you about this, Def. You're a habitual liar. Everything you say and do is a lie. You are fucking fake. And I feel bad for H3. I feel bad for H3. Because every time something goes wrong and you report on the situation that H3 had like a controversy or said something stupid or whatever, you always get it wrong. You get it wrong every time, or you spin a narrative that is not correct. Same thing about Keemstar. Same thing about Belle Delphine. Same thing about Rich Lux. Same thing about a bunch of fucking other creators. You ridiculous motherfucker. And then you have the gall after Augie and the rest of them were like clowning on you for a little bit on the after hours stream. You go into the comment section of Augie's stream and go, I love you, Augie. You're a fucking weirdo. I bet you watch all the goddamn videos made about you. Listen, if you watch this by some goddamn miracle, I'm going to tell you one time and one time only. I am not a member of the alt-right. You can't slander me like that. Not a part of any political affiliation, but I know that's going to make you mad. You're going to be like, hey, this guy's a piece of shit. He's saying I'm a liar. Yeah, take the criticism, dude. Fix your content. My content is shit compared to 90% of content. But yours, you have such an audience and a reach, and the fact that you do the shit that you do all the time frustrates me. It's not like you're going around DMCAing people or doxing people or anything like that. You just get stories wrong constantly. And then when Keemstar does a fuck up about 5 years ago, you still bring it up to this day. You still bring up Keemstar's name to your friends. You still bring up Keemstar on your podcast. Keemstar's dick is so deep inside your asshole, it is poking your brain. Def, congratulations, you got your Twitter back. Fix your content. Fix your shitty tweets. I'm tired of fucking looking at them. Apologize. Apologize to Keemstar. I know that you're suing him and you're not going to do that, but I'm telling you to apologize to him. I think he deserves an apology. I think he deserves a video apology because you lied. Good luck at that defamation trial when Keemstar brings up the fact for an entire year you've been using it as a lie.